Today I'm at Wings Restaurant, located on East Main Street in Bexley. Owner Ken Yi serves favorite Chinese dishes, including meat and veggie stir fries, spicy noodles, and even that grand old standby, egg foo young. The building has long been a center of the Columbus Chinese American community. It was best known in the 1940s as the Far East Restaurant. But the history of the Far East goes back even further to when it first opened around the 1930s right down the street. Oh my goodness, thank you. I've invited Helen Yi and her cousin Irene Barnett here for lunch to learn more about the Far East Restaurant and their family's history. So your great-great-grandfather was the first one in the family to come over to the United States.
Yes.
Where did he wind up settling and what did he do?
My great-great-grandfather actually came here in 1885. He settled in California, in San Francisco, and he actually worked on the railroads. And he also had another job where he was doing something with the market. And one day, they actually had him go deliver some potato sacks. And something happened where the potato sack fell off of the wagon, and he jumped off the wagon to go ahead and pick up the potatoes that were running around all over the place. And the horse got startled, and so it trampled over him and he died.
My gosh, he comes over for a new life and he winds up getting killed on his job.
Exactly. My grandfather, George, had to take the body back over to China because that's part of the Chinese custom. Yes. But then he returned and was able to immigrate to Columbus, Ohio.
Did he decide to come over because he liked what he saw when he was here to, bring home your great-great-grandfather?
Yeah, it was more like America is the land of opportunity.
Still same right now. I mean, if you say, let's go to America, I think everybody would say, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Just a better life, more opportunities, jobs, make a living more easily than where he was.
What's funny is my grandfather never wanted to do the hard labor, like working on a railroad. So his dad actually told him, well, you should probably, with your handsome looks and your education of knowing English really well, maybe you should get into the restaurant business, like being a waiter. And so that's what he did. And he actually saved enough money to start his own restaurant. Probably around 1930s, him and his business partner opened the first Far East restaurant, which I actually have a picture of right there. That was the original Far East restaurant.
Now, where was this located?
This was on Main Street. And then maybe about 10 years later, they moved to this location.
This must have been a really strange cuisine for people at that time, especially in Columbus, Ohio, who ate Chinese food back then.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everything was shipped from San Francisco, things like bean sprouts and water chestnuts.
Pea
pods. These were all unusual food that you would not find in Columbus, Ohio.
Apparently it caught on. People must have liked it. I mean, they were drawn to the restaurant?
Oh, yeah. There would be lines out the door. My grandfather, he was very good with people. And so a lot of times, like in China, he would build these relationships where people like Irene's dad wanted to work for him. And he came over and actually sponsored the family, her family.
Yep. Her grandfather is my great-great-uncle. And my grandmother just thought, hey, I know a relative in Columbus, Ohio, Let me contact him and see if, he can sponsor you and you can go over there.
That's the way it worked. If you had one person who was here,
right,
somebody had to get the ball rolling, come over, work hard, get things started, and then gradually start helping other members of the family or friends get over here. They had to be adventurous to come this far.
Because it's a huge risk of not knowing what you're going into, and I love that pioneering spirit, but because of George saying, and the family, and your mama saying, yes, we will take on these relatives that I hardly know. We're related to them, but fine.
And that's a good point. You have to be incredibly generous, too. To take in family and friends and whoever else was coming over. Was that a cultural thing, a family thing, an individual thing?
I think it's a cultural thing.
I do too. And actually it's very much Chinese to make your fortune and send it home, same idea.
Why restaurants? What is it about a restaurant that seemed so promising to them?
I think the uniqueness of the food, so the different taste in different types of dishes.
Yeah, you know, sharing a meal, I think there is something very human about that could transcend culture.
Yeah.
You know, I might not speak your language, but that tastes good. So we're smiling and we're talking.
Yeah, because when you break bread together, that breaks down barriers, I think, right there.
Absolutely.
When you share a meal, I mean, it's hard to stay mad at somebody, especially if you're having good food.
Right. And this is probably very similar menu.
Really?
Egg foo young. Oh yeah, this is Warsugai, egg foo young.
American
Simon
Chinese.
noodles. American Chinese, right.
So they cater to the taste of what Americans would enjoy eating. They would make the traditional, authentic Chinese food for all the staff and the employees because we were all Chinese, but not have it served to any of the customers. And it wasn't on the menu.
And again, and I think adapting menus to your liking is another way of being very accommodating.
But I see something trending like nowadays where more people are wanting the authentic Chinese menu. Before it would be, we would be given the authentic Chinese menus, but if we had friends that were American, they would just get the American Chinese menu.
After he and the rest of your family have run these restaurants and been very successful at it all this time, what's the legacy from that?
My grandfather, him and his business partner were in business for like 40 some years, and they did really well until they decided to split. And my grandfather started a restaurant on Broad Street, which was called the Yee's Restaurant, and then the Far East, which is this building, became Wings. And here we are eating at it today.
That amazes me that this building is actually a historic building and it's part of your family's history.
Growing up as kids, we were taken to the restaurant every night because our parents would work like long hours. And it filtered to me how hard my parents and how hard my grandparents worked to really provide for the family, send money over. And my own personal legacy of my grandfather, we call Ye. He never spoke to me about business, but he was such a great example. His interactions with people were just very authentic, very transparent. He was a funny man. That goes a long way for whatever you're doing in life.
I would not be here today if her grandfather did not say, yes, go ahead and come over. I really didn't know Georgie until I came over, but I'm so forever grateful for him for saying yes.
I have so enjoyed talking to you both
Oh, likewise.
and learning
This has been
about your
fun.
family. I've learned a whole bunch about food. Now I know. I've been fooled all this time, but it's still good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.